everyone.
Good evening.
Welcome to Piccadilly Stampin'.
Welcome, welcome, welcome.
I'm Pamela Pick, and this is my husband.
I'm Bill.
And we're here coming live
from Palmyra, Missouri.
That's right. So come on in, say hello, tell us where you're from. And I'm going to try to get this to go live for me. Is it?
It says it's live.
Okay, well, let me see if I can get it to pull up here on the...
Hi, Lori. Hi, Jackie.
Okay, and what's going on here? Is there something?
My slip.
Okay. Yeah, I don't need my laptop falling off. Okay, come on in. Hi, Michelle. Hi, I am live. I can see it now. Michelle's from Washington. I know Lori's from Illinois. She's our neighbor. Jackie's from Pittsburgh. France from rainy Michigan. You know, we were in a drought zone, France, and we've had so much rain. It's like actually surprised us when we've gone out and looked at our range gauge. It's over 3 inches. It's over 2 inches here. We are out of the drought. We were in a drought, and now we are out of it. Let's see. Thank you for sharing, Michelle. Hi, Marcia. Come on in. Tell us where you're from. Tell us your weather, too. I'm curious.
Yeah, let's hear about everybody's weather.
Yeah. See
Ours
what?
is partly cloudy.
Yeah, it's weird because it was humid, and then it's...
Hi, Kevin.
It's not humid, and I don't know.
Well, humidity's going to come next week.
Shh. We still have the dog days of summer. We're now starting to shorten every day, right?
I know.
So here we go. We're on the downhill slide to the 4-letter word. Snow. I don't like the word snow. I hate ice.
4-letter word rain.
Well, the S word, I should say. Sunny and low 70 in Pittsburgh. Thanks for sharing. Hi, Kristen.
Hi, France.
Hi, Julie.
Hi,
Jean from North Dakota. Beautiful evening here. Going to warm up over the weekend. Yeah.
Come here.
Same here.
Hi.
So, Sophie just came in. She heard us saying hello to everyone. So, come on in.
Say hello. Sophie says hello.
Oh, Debbie's over there, and she put capital letters, the S word. She loves it. What? Hi, Julie. Hi, Jill. Thank you for sharing. You said hi to Kevin. So let's see here. What did that say? It said I'm on a repeat. What? Are you hearing the repeating?
I'm not.
I'm not hearing anything.
I'm just delayed.
You're delayed. Okay. France says hi, Sophie. Oh, she would stick around, but we gave her a salmon. It's one of those things called a no hide, so it doesn't have like raw hide where they can chew on because that's supposed to be bad for them. So it's called a no hide, but it's salmon flavored, and basically now we're not worth her time. She said hello, wanted to see what was going on. So
yeah, she heard us talking.
Yeah, she got to see what's happening. So if you are new watching us,
Hi, Shirley from KC.
Yeah, she's over there just across the
state
state from us. Comment, like, share. Sharing gets you into the drawing for next week, and I do have a really cute card, and this is fun. Little sneak peek, new stuff. Subscribe if you're watching later on YouTube, and be sure to sign up for my email if you'd like to get the dimensions of this card. However, I will say my emails go out on Mondays, and where I give the dimensions, and I have photographs and a list of supplies and stuff. But I won't have a list of supplies this time because this doesn't go live until July, and so I can't actually put Stampin' Up! Hasn't given us the little thing to put the supplies in there. So just watch the video over again, I guess. I don't know, because it won't be in there. So.
Well, you could delay it till the 1st and then send it out.
That would be Wednesday. I send them out on Monday. I'm on a routine there, Bill.
Routine.
Don't be
Okay.
messing with me.
I was trying to help.
These were, oh, hey, you know what? I have a card. I have to show this card. This is from our France. Oh, my goodness. This is so stinking cute. I love how you use die cuts all the time on the inside, and then you add that DSP. That is so cute. I love this, France. Thank you so much. It was an absolutely gorgeous card. Okay, wait. There was one more thing that I had to show. Oh, here it is. This is from Tracy. She is a gal that Bill works with, and she has a 3D printer, and so they make them for the school. This thing is so stinking cute, but here's the best part. It's magnetized, so it hangs up, and you can have this little kitty's tail a-wagging at you. Isn't this adorable? It is so adorable. So thank you, Tracy, so much. And is it Gracie, too?
Tracy and Gacy.
Tracy and Gracie, yeah. Okay, so now we'll go on to the drawing. So here's the cards that we made last week. Isn't this adorable?
So pretty.
It is. It is so much fun. And I love that embossing impressions plate that we use to get that kind of like, oh, I don't know. It's not filigree. What do I want to call that? Like that design on there, that impression on there. Very pretty if you can see that on the gold. So these are the cards for tonight. And I put everybody's name in. And let me just shake this up a little bit here before I... Okay. You ready, Bill?
Yep.
So here's for the drawing.
Okay. Ooh, I got 2 of them.
Well, that's what you're supposed to get.
I know, but I didn't have to reach back in.
Oh.
2 of them.
2 at once. Okay,
Yep.
I see what you're saying.
Ginger Henning.
Ginger, yeah.
Never seen her.
Okay, Ginger. I don't know your address because you've never won before, at least not that I'm aware of. So Ginger, please send me right here on Facebook, or if you are watching this on YouTube, if you're a YouTuber, please message me on Facebook under Piccadilly Stampin' your address so that I can get this mailed out to you. Ginger Henning. Is that Henning or Hemming? Henning. Henn. Okay.
Another new one, Joanna Trask.
No, that was my neighbor. That was my neighbor in Iowa.
Oh.
Okay. Yeah, I know Joanna. Okay. Thank you, Joanna, so much for sharing. Yeah.
Never pulled her name.
Yeah, no, I don't know. Yeah, it's one of the first ones, but I know who it is, so I will get that out to you. So thank you so much, ladies, for sharing. I appreciate that. When I lived over on Beverly Hills. That's where she's from. Okay, so I'm sure you guys, because a lot of other demonstrators like to show stuff really early when we get to order it in. And the only reason why I don't do that is because you can't order it that soon. So you will be able to order this. Let's see, is it next Wednesday?
Yeah, so
next Wednesday.
Night.
Yeah. You'll be able to order this. And if you haven't seen this, this is the Violet Dreams 12 by 12 specialty paper. And let me just pull out some of this. This has got some fun stuff. So for those of you who like a little bit of ephemera in with, look at the DSP. I love this. Of course I would.
Pretty.
Aren't they pretty? Look at this.
I like the back.
Fresh freesia, gorgeous grape. Ooh, jeans on tonight.
Jeans on, yeah.
Jeans on. Okay. Fresh freesia, gorgeous grape. This has the new Peaceful Pine, so this is really pretty. It also has Hydrangea Hue. Isn't this gorgeous? Wait till you see the dies and stuff. But let me show you this too. For those of you who want some simple card making, or
Ooh.
Look at this. So stinking cute. You can punch them out, get these little flowers, put them in. There's all kinds of die cuts in here. It is. You really do like it, don't you?
Yeah.
I can tell you do. He doesn't make
it easy for me.
Yeah, making it easy. Is this what I'm going to expect a card in then?
Probably.
Okay. So
Like juvenile dinosaurs.
dinosaurs with it. Okay, yeah. And the bundle that goes with it is framed violets. And then, of course, it has the framed violets dies. And let me just say that, of course, I always beg for ovals from Stampin' Up. Probably once a week I beg for ovals. And I always like layering because I love scallops. I hate that they took away our scallop dies, but this has a really awesome one in it. Plus, it cuts out the images. I like that. And then there's a few more images in here. But look at the font on this. Isn't this great? So you do save 10% when you purchase it together. Let me show you what else comes with this. Hello, Fresh Freesia. Isn't this Fresh Freesia? I think it is. Yeah, Fresh Freesia. And what is it called? This is called Satin Ribbon. Well, I wanted to see the name of it, Bill, not just ribbon. It is a 1/4 inch, if anyone's wanting to know. And it's really pretty. And then look at these. I had to order another set of these embellishments because that just isn't enough for me. But I don't know if this shows or not. But these have not only the floral violet in it in the Gorgeous Grape, the Fresh Freesia. I don't know how well it shows on camera, and the white. But if you look in here, it's got a little bit of like iridescence in them, and on top of it, it has a rhinestone. So it's like 2 embellishments in one, if you ask me. Now, this is the only thing out of this that I'm not going to be using tonight because it just didn't go with what I was doing, but I wanted to show you what it came with. So that's what we're going to be using. This is new. I hate to tease you too soon, but I did want to tease you because next week is the new
New month.
online exclusives. Yeah, where you can order that stuff. Is that yeah, it's an online exclusive, right? It is. Trust me. Okay, so let's get our stamp pack out. We're going to do a very, very simple fun fold. You guys have seen me do this fun fold a million gazillion times.
Hi, Cindy Dotson.
Hi, Cindy. Okay, so I have a piece of basic white. We're going to start off very simple. And we're going to take some Secret C. And let's just... when I was a little girl, my mom's favorite color is purple and green. Actually, probably these colors. But so I used to pick her violets all the time, so that's one of the things that this makes me think of. So we're going to go, and because this doesn't fit the long way on here, I've got it at an angle, but I'm going to stamp it in Secret C, and then I'm going to use some blends. So. And all I'm using is the Peaceful Pine in the light and the light Fresh Freesia. So both of the lights from the 2 groups. And I guess I will just start with, okay, and I'm going to do my type of blending, which means I don't blend at all. So this is my hit and miss for those of you who get...
blending penny style.
Yeah. Or if blending is intimidating, this is going to be perfect because all I do is scribble. So I'm going to use the brush end for my scribbling, and I just literally scribble on here. Just scribble, 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 scribble. And we're going to do it here. Now this is the light pine, and I leave white spots in it. Okay, so let me just show you. You see? There's white spots. I literally scribbled that. You do not have to be an artist. Now, when I think it was it last week or no, it would have been, was it the week before or just last week? I can't remember. A couple weeks ago, I showed you that you can go color over color for a darker tone. So if you want to, you can come in here and some of this veining, just kind of go over it again on here. And you can build that color. So for those of you who feel a little intimidated by doing blending, now I would say try it. I'm just pretty much a lazy stamper. but try blending. I mean, I have shown it before, but try it. And if that just doesn't feel right to you or it takes too much time, that's what I don't like. To me, I feel like it takes too much time. Okay, then I'm going to go in with the fresh freesia, and I'm going to do the same thing. So with that brush tip end, and I am just...
They're already liking the card, and all we've done is
Yeah,
put a
I've
little shading.
stamped something, and that's great. Thank you, guys.
Yeah.
Okay, now once I get that done, I'm going to flip this over to the bullet end. Oh, I didn't get it done at all. What am I doing? Hold on. Let me get this one. I forgot this whole little flower here. I'm going to flip it over and with the bullet end, and then I'm just going to do the same thing that I just told you with the other, but I feel like I have more control, is I'm just going to hit those lines. So I leave a lot of stuff undone. Now on the bullet end of this one, I'm going to use to, I feel like I have more control if I'm doing the bullet end of the Peaceful Pine. That's how I'm going to go down here and just kind of do the stems. So how many people actually take the time to blend? How many people just color it in and don't care if it's blended? And how many people do the scribble technique?
Well, Jackie probably blends.
Jackie blends, yeah. Yeah, she's a blendy girl. And it's a floral, so I bet you...
She's like, try it, you'll like it.
Yeah, I mean, you may. Just because I teach this doesn't mean that you might not really enjoy it. I love it when she sends me her cards because they're all blended. Okay, now while I got this, I got a piece from the last one I did. Isn't this just the cutest thing? Look at that. It is so stinking cute. It's not overly florally. For those of you who are like, oh, another floral. Trust me, this one is gorgeous, and it's not overly florally. That's a word now. Florally is a word. So I'm going to go ahead and use some of my little adhesive tape here, and we're going to put that, I think I'm going to put this aside for a moment because we're going to go on to the next thing, and then I'll do all my cutting at once. So I'm going to pull in the Stampin' Positioner. Don't worry about the magnets being attached because they're easy to come apart. Okay.
That's right.
So actually I want to do two things. I want to tell you that I'm going to do, this is the Barely Blush, and it is extremely light pink.
Is that the new color?
It is one of the new colors, so it has one of the new stamp pads, but it's Barely Blush. Before I get going, I do want to show you something. I actually am really kind of liking this thing a lot. So you see I have a little marker line in orange here. I just took one of my markers and put a little line on here. And the only reason I'm showing you this is if I was going to be doing a bunch of cards, and you know, like the Misty has the thing that you can butt it up to. Now I know technically we do too, but that's not my favorite thing, so I'm just being real honest here. But if I'm going to do something that I know that I'm going to do more than one of, I kind of make myself a guide so that when I am using, we're using this large scallop oval on this, I can put it on here and know where I want to position it. And every time I line it up, I know I want to position it. Now that one doesn't really apply to this. I need to look at what this does apply to, though. I usually do try to hit this big line on the edge, but even that's not working for me today. Also, you know when you get the stamps and they're all sticky, and when you go to do this on here, I'm just going to line this up in that 0 corner. Put that right here. One of the things that I do is I put my stamp down and I run my hand over it. I run a little Versamark on it, kind of condition that stamp. I found out a lot of people didn't know that if you take that sticky off of the side that you stamp first, it sticks less to your paper. So I hope that helps somebody. So I'm going to put another one here. I just went and bought 2 more of these. I know. Okay, but so now that's conditioned and it's not really sticky. So I'm going to
Hello, Montana.
put this on here. Who's from Montana? Is it your sister?
No, it's not my sister either.
Oh.
It's Cheryl.
Oh.
McGuire.
Oh. Okay,
And
so
McGuire
did you see that?
McIntyre.
Did you see that? How when I pushed it down, it wasn't sticky then to move my paper. So that was my tip. But anyway, we're going to do color on color. So I am just going to, and the reason why I put this on the stamping positioner is this is large enough every time I was trying, because we do have blocks large enough for this. Every time I was trying to stamp it, one part wasn't getting done. So now I know I'm at 0, 0 here in this corner. And if I stamp it, and I don't have this, I can just go over it again. So if this doesn't give me the ink, which I can tell it's a little bit, see, that's not as crisp as I want it. So I'll do it till I get it the way I like it. So this is just color on color. Bill, do you ever do color on color?
No.
No. Have you ever thought about it?
No.
Well, look at what it does. It gives...
Ooh, look at that. I'll have to try it.
I take it you liked that,
I
huh?
do.
Okay. That was quite the ooh I got out of you.
That's pretty.
Okay, so let's take that and put that over here. And then this comes with it. So we're going to get that scallop and we're going to cut this out. And I had my stamp, I guess, at a little bit of an angle, but that's okay. Once I get it lined up, I'm going to need more little tapes. If you haven't seen this, this is the Post-it label cover-up tape. I get it off of Amazon. It is my favorite. I like it even better than washi tape. And I know for years you guys have watched me do washi tape. But once someone told me about it, I was sold. Okay, so now I'm going to bring in, I guess I'm going to bring in the big Mamba Jamba, huh? Oh my goodness. Oh, do I really want the big one? Let me get
the
the
small one. You can do. I'd use that.
Will this fit through the small one? I don't think it will.
Probably not.
I'll bring it. I should have just had you do this for me.
I'm sitting right here.
Do you want to?
Now that you moved it.
Now that I've moved it, yeah. Okay, from last week I changed out my plate because I think I cursed myself when I said, I'm not going to do it, and then it broke. I'm going to get every last use out of that. Ooh, I sounded like a politician there, didn't I? Okay, so I had to break out a new one. So we'll just run these through together. And we'll run them back since I don't have enough room to lift that up from back there. Oh my goodness. Yeah, next time you're going back on duty. That is too much for me to lift. Yeah, you like running the machine, don't you? That's fine. Although I have to be good to him now because now he's letting me use his tools. But I will say, I leave your craft room nice and clean. I cleaned it up for you yesterday. Did you notice that?
I haven't been out there today. Yeah, I did notice it.
I was going to say.
I walked through it to take the garbage out.
Yeah. Well, I took the garbage out that was out there. That's why it was so full. Okay, so here we have that tone on tone, and we've got that. Now, this is the Blushing Bride, which isn't actually in the paper. I just wanted to point that out. Or not Blushing Bride. Barely Blush. Blushing Bride has been years ago.
Yes.
I went ahead and die cut one out in that that goes in the center in white. I did that on purpose. I'm going to glue this flat down with liquid glue, and I prefer the liquid glue just because I need a little wiggle room. So I'm going to set this down flat on it. So this is going to give that illusion of being, you know what? I think it goes this way. I think it looks better that way. It's not exactly like oval. Like, how do I explain it? It's got little ridges around here. Makes it a little artsy fartsy. The reason why I have done this is because, you know my thing about when you are putting something on and it's cut white, if you have like edges that aren't even, like this side's a little shorter than this side, if you put it down on white, then you do not see that. So let's start with this, and I'm going to come in here and, what are they saying? Because everyone, or you're being quiet, so I never know.
Oh.
Is there anything going on that I need to know about?
They were wanting to know, people that were late would want to know if they missed the joke. Not yet.
Now you can go ahead and tell the joke.
Well, I got one.
Go ahead. Is it any good, or is it going to be silly?
I don't know. What do you call a seagull that flies over the bay?
A bagel.
A bagel, yeah.
That's your joke?
That's my joke.
Oh my goodness. Please. Did you see the dad joke that I had posted today, Bill?
No, I haven't.
I had it come up in my timeline, and I'm like, oh my gosh, they know who I'm married to, because I don't even remember what it was, but it was very, very you. Okay, so put a few, I had to like get mine from the edges, but put a few dimensionals on here, and then we'll pop this up. Okay. Well, this is quite backwards for me. I don't normally start this way, so I'm just going to center that. I usually start with the base, so let's go to that. I have a 4 1/4 by 11, and I'm going to get out, I'm going to push up the trimming tool and get the score tool, which is the lighter one, ready. And we're going to start at 5 1/2. What's half of 5 1/2, Bill?
2 3/4.
Thank you. That way I didn't have to math.
No math for you today.
Nope. 2 3/4 then is what we'll do. And if it's not right, it's Bill's fault.
That's
it's
right.
not mine this time. So, let's grab, where's mine?
What? I'm sorry.
What's that noise?
Lawnmower outside?
No. I don't know. I hear something.
I'll turn my hearing aids down, but...
I don't think it's your hearing aids that I hear.
Oh.
I don't know what it is, but I hear something. Okay. So this is Secret C, and I've just done a quick little, we're going to do a, what do I want to call that, Bill? Easel.
Easel.
Easel fold, yes. So I'm going to start with a piece of DSP, and I'm going to do this kind of like, I call it dotted Swiss. I don't know what it's called. I'm not sure my measurements. It looks like 1 1/2 by 3 3/4.
1 1/2 by 3 3/4.
Yeah. But it will be in my email.
No? Are you going to put out your email late?
No, I'm putting out my email on Monday like I always do.
But you can't put your measurements.
I can put the measurements out.
Oh! You just
Oh
can't
my
put-
gosh, you are screwing me up, I swear. I can't have
Well,
the
Cindy says
supply
it's a wash
list.
machine.
It's a wash machine?
That's what your noise you're hearing? It's your wash machine?
Oh, is it
I
on the
don't know.
fritz?
I don't know.
Is the wash machine on the fritz?
You hear them laughing at my joke. That's what it is.
Oh, Yeah, that's what I heard. Crickets. That's what it was. And then I have a piece of that. It's not Blushing Bride. Barely Blush. That's it.
Hey, leave that alone. Get up here.
You know, having a young dog in the house again after having an old one for so many years is like having a 3-year-old. What's in your mouth? Give it to me. Give it to me.
Well, don't chew on that.
Don't chew on that. Put that down. That's not yours. These are all the things I find myself saying. Okay. She's wanting Bill to take her out now. Okay, so this is going to be the inside of the card. Okay, so that's on the inside. And then I have another piece of DSP, and it is, I don't know, 3 3/4 by 2 1/4. And I'm going to hook that on a piece of this Barely Blush also. How many people like easel cards? I like easel cards. I like, my favorite fun fold is probably this, and we're going to put this one right down here on the front. And that one that has the 2 sides that are glued down and then that middle flap comes up, I have no idea why. Probably because they're so simple. Otherwise, I'm not a huge fun fold fan lover. I love it when someone else does it, just not when I do it. I guess that's what I'm trying to say. Okay, so this is how it'll mail flat this way, but we're going to have it so that it'll stick up this way. So I'm going to set that aside, and I've got just a scrap piece. I don't even know, it's 3/4 inch by, I will cut it off when we get this out here, and I'm going to use the Secret C again. I don't put this all away. And I have just chosen the I Appreciate You. First of all, I love this font. I don't think we send nearly enough thank yous to people. I know I certainly don't. I try, but it is hard when I'm trying to do... Okay, actually, oh, I just moved that. We'll see if it worked. Not too bad. That 3/4 inch ended up being really good, I think. So, I like that. And then I'm going to trim this down. So, I don't really measure, you guys, but what I do is I look about how much space I have into here, and then I go to the line and I look, oh, it is about there. So then when I'm over here, I'll put that there, and then I know it's close. So it was 3/4 and it ended up being just shy of 3 inches. Do you guys measure everything, or do you just kind of do
it?
Well, I wouldn't say it's necessarily a wing.
No.
It's just, I eyeball it. Eyeballed. So this is what I'm going to pop, that this will be the little mechanism that my tent fold can kind of lock into, is the sentiment. So I know that it needs to be, actually, I really like that 3/4 inch. Okay, right there.
Sophie, get out there.
Yeah, she wants to be up here. I could put her up on camera. And so this is how that will hold, like if it's sitting out on a desk or something. And then all we have to do is attach our piece, and I like to attach it so that I want to come down a little farther. It's like that. So I know that that's scallop. I can't go past with my glue. I'm going to hook this flat since I do have that popped up underneath, and then I'm going to have this popped up on the top. And I'm gluing. Someone told me today, actually Debbie's on here, she's like, oh, she glues over her card when she does it, and it makes her nervous when I glue over the card. So I just realized I was doing that.
You do.
I do. I've never really ever thought about it. I don't like spray my glue. She told me today, she said, I would have that all over the place. It makes me so nervous when you do that. Yeah.
Pretty ribbon.
Isn't it just gorgeous? So what I like is, for being a ribbon,
hey.
She is hearing me, and she is like beating me up from behind the dog. She's kicking me. Okay, so go around, make another little bunny ear, push the bunny ear through, right? It's pretty simple. And then you're going to have to adjust and adjust and adjust and keep going until you get it the way you like it. And I want that a little bit bigger. So bows don't come out just on their own. They have to be worked.
What?
Yeah. Well, some people claim to be bow challenged in this room. I'm not going to say who. They tell me they're bow challenged. They either have to do like a bow maker or...
We had those bow makers.
I did not have a bow maker. Well,
you had
a ribbon wrap.
Ribbon wrap.
Remember, don't get me into any kind of...
legal trouble.
Yeah, legal trouble. I wasn't selling them. I was giving them away. Okay, so we'll stick this on here like this. I like bows. It's a way to elevate a card very simply. Okay, now I told you I wasn't going to use these. What?
He's like, hey!
I didn't say anyone's name. I did not say. So I told you, I thought sticking these in here for the centers of mine would be kind of like cover up my handy blending work there. So I just chose rhinestones. And there's only two. You could put one there, but I'm going to go for these littler ones here because these are little flowers. So who looks at this and think, I've got to have this set? Because it is adorable. Who already has it? Because I know that there's a lot of demonstrators in here. Who's going to try to make this very simple card? And maybe not these colors. There's so many. If you're a real purple lover, and I know that there's some people like my mother who really love purple, there's a lot more purple in the papers. This is my palette with the pink and the Secret Sea, but you could do the same thing with a different piece of DSP.
Me.
Who wants to win this next week?
Yeah, who wants to win?
So,
better share.
Yeah.
Scream it loud.
The way you get into the drawing for next week is to share this video. So, and you need to, because, oh, I think I figured out what that noise was.
What?
I think it's the computer. So how you share is you don't just click the button and hit share to your wall. You need to actually write shared in capital letters because Facebook stopped telling us who shared and who didn't. So now I have to go and search and peck for it. So put shared in big capital letters for me, and this card will be available. Now I do want to tell you,
all these things are available through our store at Piccadilly Stampin by Pamela.
By Pamela Pick.
By Pamela Pick.
And how did they find that?
Facebook. On Facebook,
Where do they go?
to our page, and then right to the it says our.
There's a
our
blue
store.
button at the stop that
It says shop now.
shop now. Yes. And where else can they find it?
I don't know.
If they're watching this later on YouTube,
Oh,
they can
the
find
link.
it.
The link.
There's going to be a link in the description. That's right. That's really good, Bill. You've only been listening to me for 7 years say the same exact thing, and you don't know how to find our store.
I do, but I'm trying to find the words to put it in.
Okay, so this is what we had for tonight. I do want to say, for those of you who ordered from me and got the free stamp pack, there's still a couple that are on the outbound list, but they are gone. And so you got a little sneak peek of these beautiful papers right there. This makes me think of Jean Shoop because I know her purple is the blue purple. But so I'm out of them. But what I do have, I have this. So the first person who orders this bundle from me on
Tuesday night, Wednesday morning.
well, just the first person on July, I'm going to send them this pack of cards since I'm out of those, and that will be it then for me. So with this particular bundle. So, all right, you guys, I see a lot of shares. I see some new names that I haven't seen before, so that's awesome. So,
Tell your friends.
yes, we will be back here next week. 7 p.m. Central Time,
July 1st.
Wednesday, July 1st, when this is on sale, and we will have another demonstration for you. So we hope you have a wonderful night and a great weekend. Take care, everyone.
Bye-bye.
Bye-bye.